So let's begin, kids, with our online session now. Are you ready?
Apa.
Okay, so this time, let's prepare ourselves for our online class. Our topic for today is about materials that float and sink. We have here two objectives, and at the end of the lesson, you will be able to, number one, who'd like to read? Anybody from the group who'd like to read objective number one? Riani. Then Tangaro, number two.
Identify materials that float and sink.
Very good. Number two,
Describe
Tangaro.
the kind of materials that float and sink.
Very good. Describe the kind of materials that float and sink. So that is what you are going to achieve at the end of this class or lesson. So we have here a group activity. Now, what to do in your activity? You are going to group yourselves into two. As what I have told you yesterday, that you have to choose your partner, and then you have to choose a leader, recorder, and a presenter. Cooperate with your group. Be careful in using and handling sharp objects. And you will be given 1 minute to finish your activity. Now, kids, after doing your activity, you have to present your activity or output in a very creative way. Did you get it, kids?
Yes, teacher. Po,
Sige.
teacher.
So we have here the activity number three, which materials float or sink? Procedure, you have to describe the characteristics of each material. You have 5 material in the table that I have posted, and you have to put the material one at a time in the basin with water. Then observe what happens to the material, then record your observations on the given table. So here it is. Table number 1. Can you see it, kids? What's the title of our table number 1?
Which materials float or sink?
Very good. Which materials float or sink? So we have here 5 materials. Can you see it, class? Number 1, and we have here the example. The first one is given for you for your guidance. We have plastic ball. And column 2, here it is. Describe the characteristics of the material before placing on the water. You are going to describe the size, the shape, the texture, or the color of the materials before placing on the water. Then we have the dust, the material float or sink. Of course, plastic ball will float when you put that one on the water. Characteristics of the material that make them float or sink. You have to type of the kind of material that it is made of, like plastic, wood, metal, and etc. So nakuha niyo, class, kung ano ang isagot ninyo sa table.
Apa. Apa.
And then, of course, you have the rubrics or the
Apa.
criteria for your activity. Now, are you ready, kids?
Yes.
I'll give you 1 minute. So, kids, your time starts now. So this time, let's proceed to the presentation of your output. Let's have the first reporter, Keith Francis Harvey Regidor.
Afternoon, Teacher Villarin and classmates. I'm going to present to you our output in materials that float or sink together with my partner, Princess Aya Sano. First, we have the materials. Next column, we have describe the characteristics of the material before placing on the water, size, shape, texture, and color. Next question is, does the material float or sink? Then, characteristics of the material that make them float or sink. Type of material, plastic, wood, or metal. First, we have metal spoon. Its size is medium, shape, oval, or round. Its texture is smooth and its color is silver. The metal spoon sinks and it is made of metal, medium weight, and does not absorb water. Second, we have plastic bottle with cover. It is big and cylinder in shape, smooth texture, and transparent in color. The plastic bottle floats, and it is made of plastic, lightweight, and does not absorb water. Third, we have the stone. It's small or any shape. It's rough and gray in color or any color. It sinks and made of granite, heavyweight, and does not absorb water. Fourth, we have pencil. It's medium in size, cylinder shape, smooth texture, and yellow or orange color. It floats and made of because it's made of wood, lightweight, and does not absorb water. Lastly, we have the coin. It's small and circle shape, smooth texture, and silver gold bronze color. It sinks because it is made of metal and medium weight. Thank
Very
you,
good.
Prince Harvey Giridor and Princess Aya Sano.
Wow, congratulations, kids, for that very awesome presentation of your group output. Okay, so next presenter or reporter is none other than Anna Maris S. Fantin. Anna?
Good afternoon, Teacher Santiaga Villarin, and to my classmates. Allow me to represent our reporter science activity have four tables or columns. The materials describe the characteristic of the materials before placing on the water, size, shape, texture, and color. Does the material float or sink? A characteristic of the materials that make them float or sink. Number one, metal size, small, shape, regular, texture, smooth, color, silver. It sink. It is made of metal. Number two, plastic bottle with cover. Size, small, shape, irregular, texture, smooth, color, transparent, float. It is made of plastic. Number three, stone. Size, small, shape, irregular, texture, rough, color, grayish, black. It is undefined to the selection statement that stone is heavy. Therefore, it is safe. Number four, pencils. Size, short, shape, elongated, texture, smooth. Color, yellow, cover but black. It float is made of wood. Number five, coins. Small, rounded, smooth, silver. It sink. It is made of metal. Together with my partner April Grace Vigalion, here's Julia Anna Maris S. Patin, Thank you for listening.
Congratulations, Anna Maris Fantin, for that nice presentation and with your group of members. So for that, you deserve to have a loud virtual clap. A wonderful performance. Thank you so much. So kids, once again, for all the reporters, let's give them a loud virtual clap for their wonderful performances. Right, I really appreciate all your confidence and you showed a very great performance in your presentation. Now, this time, now based on the activity, which of the materials that we use in the activity sink in water? Anybody from the group?
Ako, teacher. Stone, teacher.
Okay, very good. Stone. Very good, Anna Maris. Stone. Another.
Coin.
Coin. So we have three materials that will sink in water based on the activity that you have performed a while ago. So we have metal spoon, stone, and coin. Then, which of the materials float? Team Martin.
Pencil and plastic bottle.
Very good, Kim. We have plastic bottle and pencil. Okay. Next, what are the characteristics of the materials that sink in water?
Because they have heavy weight.
Yes, very good, Keith. Because metal spoon has heavy weight. Another reason.
Because stone have density greater than water.
Very good, Riani. And how about the characteristics of the materials that float in water? Ariana?
Kasi po meron silang lightweight.
Very good, Ariana. That's great, Ariana. Materials that float in water has or have light weight. Very good. So we have here an important concept or lesson that you are going to remember. Now, I would like to read this one.
Concept learned to soak or to sink is to make or allow something to become actually wet by setting it at the bottom of a container with a liquid. To float is to move on the near surface of a liquid such as water without sinking. Some things float on top of the water, some things stay submerged part ways down.
Let's continue.
Some things sink. Some things sink very fast. Some things sink very slowly. A material shape can affect its ability to float. Some materials float no matter as what their shapes are, such as styrofoam and balsa wood. Some things float at first, but then sink as they absorb water or take water through holes.
Yes. So some things sink. Some things sink very fast. So iba-iba pala yung level o ang degree o rate rather yung bilis. Iba-iba ang bilis ng hindi pareho, no? Hindi lahat ng bagay na nagsisink pareho kabilis yung pag-sink nila. Merong mga bagay na dahan-dahan lang ang pagka-sink nila. Meron ding bagay na mabilis. Sa palagay nyo, ano ang bakit mabilis kaya ang isang bagay magsisink? Dahil sa ano? Ano ang factors doon na naka-affect? O halimbawa ang bato, bakit ang bilis ng bato mag-sink kaysa ballpen kaya?
Because bato much heavier kaysa sa pen.
Yes, Tamika, you're right. Dahil sa bigat, no? The weight can affect its ability to sink fast or slowly. A material shape can affect its ability to float. Yung shape din pala. So, saan kaya ang mas madaling mag-sink? Yung round or yung square? So, yung shape ng bagay ay nakaka-apekto din sa kanyang pag-sink or pag-float. So, sa materials float no matter what their shapes are such, such as styrofoam and balsa wood. Ang styrofoam and balsa wood ay nagfo-float yan sila. Some things float at first, but then sink as they absorb water or take water through holes. Ano bang example ng bagay na sa primero nagfo-float, kalauna nagsisink? Meron ba kayong naisip na bagay sa bahay?
Blanket po.
Blanket, no? Primero mag-float kasi hindi pa siya naka-absorb ng water. Pero kapag naka-absorb na ng water, ang tendency, magpo-float siya. How about sponge?
Hindi pa po.
Hindi pa. Very good. Magpo-float muna siya bago siya hanggang sa unti-unti niyang ma-absorb ang water. So, bibigat, bibigat. Dahan-dahan na bibigat yung sponge. Kaya, kalaunan ay mag-sisink na. So, this time, for your enrichment, we have here questions to answer. Why do some people use floaters or salbabida in swimming? Kayo ba? Gumagamit ba kayo ng salbabida kapag naliligo? Sa dagat?
Yes, Opo.
Okay, bakit kaya? Sige, si Saiki daw. Saiki?
Para hindi po malumos.
O, para hindi malumos. Very good, Saiki. Okay, aside from hindi malumos, ano pala ang karakteristik ng salbabida? Ang salbabida ba ay
Plastic.
plastic siya? Kung plastic, mag-absorb ba ng water or hindi?
Hindi po.
Hindi. How about the weight of the salbabida?
Lightweight po.
Lightweight lang siya, no? Yung mga ginagamit ninyo, depende sa material. So, very good. How about this one? Why life vest keep you afloat in the sea?
Because life vest contains buoyancy.
Wow! Buoyancy. Ano kayang ibig sabihin nung sinabi ni Keith na buoyancy? Anong sa pagkaintindi mo ng salitang buoyancy, Keith? Yes. Tama yon. Ano kayang ibig sabihin ng buoyancy? Pinapasuot ng life vest yung mga pasahero sa barko kaya anytime pag malunod, hindi ang malunod yung barko, pwede silang makatalon kahit masyadong malalim ang dagat na hindi sila malulunod gamit yung life vest. Kasi mananatili silang nakalutang sa dagat kapag ginagamit yung life vest. So life vest keep us afloat in water because it makes us occupy a bigger space, increasing the upward force of the water on us and making us float. So yon ang naitutulong ng life vest. So this time, let's have this final evaluation. About number 5.
Float.
Float. Very good. Float. Float. So, may I ask the score of Bernadine? Oh, Bernadine, how much is your score?
5.
So this time, may I ask you class or how do you feel with our lessons today?
It was fun.
Easy and fun.
Okay, easy and so do you have any queries or question regarding our lessons today, class? Is there any part of this lesson that are not still clear to you?
Wala na po.
Wala na. So if none, so that ends our presentation right now.